What would have they been thinking as he taught and as he ascended? Maybe they thought of Daniel's words when he said, "The beasts that war against God will finally be defeated when the Son of Man is raised and seated at the right hand of the Almighty Power." But there was something else here that day which I doubt they understood, but which was going to be a time bomb, an absolutely provocative piece of their message. For shortly before Jesus' ascension to heaven, the Roman emperors had begun the practice of declaring themselves to be divine. Started with Caesar Augustus and his adoptive father, Julius. When Julius was killed, a comet appeared in the sky for 7 days, and witnesses came forward and said that was a sign, and we saw Julius ascending to heaven to sit at the right hand of Zeus. He is a god, and so Caesar Augustus is the son of a god. And from that time on, when emperors died, witnesses would stand in public and say, "We saw his ascension," or his father's ascension. Therefore, he is the divine ruler. The disciples stood here, and then they watched as the divine Son of God ascended to sit at his Father's right hand, Lord and ruler of heaven and earth. And they were the witnesses. They would now have to go to a Roman world, to the world of Asia Minor, where emperor worship was becoming increasingly common, the rule, in fact, and say, I don't care what witnesses saw, I don't care what the emperor says, he is not God and not the King of Kings. It's Jesus. We saw him ascend. We are his witnesses. And that message would be radically countercultural, would result in confrontation with rulers and kings and peoples around the world, would result in the death of many of those disciples who stood here and watched it. But that message would result in the passionate faith of those early missionaries and the people who heard that message.